Yo, my slimes. Actually, let me make this lighting better. I've just realised probably should have done that before I started recording, but we all know me so well. I'm topless as usual. It's weekly recap 44, I believe. I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So last week was one of my last weeks in Perth, so took a bit of a step back. Not step back. I don't want to say step back, but not doing as much businessy work. Trying to secure the accommodation for Sydney. And I was very social last week. I did a lot instead of just sitting at what is my desk at the moment, this dining room table. I'm working actually, did quite a lot of stuff. But I had a very busy week in general. Happy over the place LinkedIn is at the moment. I got some big news on the business side. I joined a networking community. So there was a networking event that I previously have spoke about in probably a weekly recap 4 or 5 weeks ago, that I joined on a whim, stayed up super late for it, and it was really, really lucrative. And I booked like 6 calls off it, made loads of connections. I was like, this is sick, just for chatting to people. And yeah. And then there was another one. It wasn't as lucrative because they split the 2 groups. There's more people, so they split them into 2 groups, and you didn't quite get to see everyone. I haven't booked any calls off that. But they released like a founding members program because they weren't charging for it, and it was like 600 US. And I was like, I got to get this. So I got that. Had a chat with Mino Lee's community. His personal branding offer, it's like 997 lifetime for, no, not lifetime, for a year. Lots of courses, lots of good coaches in there. So that could be an option. Because I've been looking, I'm trying to grow my personal brand a bit more. If you have a personal branding offer and you're watching this, shoot me a DM. Maybe we'll sort something up. Anyway, yeah, so that was awesome. I'm happy with the place. I'm happy with where LinkedIn is at the moment, how many calls it's booking, how many conversations I'm having, how many connections I'm getting. I bought a new tool called Condo, which is like an inbox management tool for LinkedIn. It is cracked. I absolutely love it. It's so good. So yeah, it's not sponsored, but get Condo if you do a lot of LinkedIn outreach. I was kind of debating getting it for a while, and I just was like one day on Sunday I was like, oh, I'll get it now, and I was like, this is so good. It keeps everything so organized. So networking, and then I've had some posts do well on LinkedIn, which is amazing because I've been posting consistently on LinkedIn since May last year. What's that? Nearly a year, like 8 months, which is kind of crazy, and nothing has really happened. Get a few impressions, get a few views. Nothing crazy, and I had a post pop, and then since then they've all been kind of doing quite well, which is really nice. Lots of my ICP commenting and connecting, so that's very good. On the UGC side, signed a UGC deal. No, didn't sign a UGC deal. Social Pro, which is the one I signed last week or the week before that. I've been trying to warm my account on. My account is so broken, so I've basically ended up deleting it without posting any videos because it wouldn't let me follow people. I wasn't getting any views. It was really broken, so I've deleted it. I went to make a new one yesterday. It's been glitchy as hell, so I'm going to try now after I film this weekly recap, making that on an onboarding call for one called Jenny on Friday. And yeah, and I got a lot of calls this week with calls I booked last week, so that's super exciting. Got one in in an hour, but it's with a guy who is just like an AI bro, so I think it would just be a connection call really rather than anything too salesy. And then the goals for this week are live up my last week in Perth. Huge. Excited for that. 3 book calls, so we've already booked 2 this week, so that's very good. I didn't get round to doing the big stuff, which was get my funnel live and rebrand my AI Instagram last week, so I'm going to try to do that this week. And then, yeah, message a UGC agency that I used to make videos for and potentially give them my systems because their systems are pretty broken. So maybe they could use my services. So just connect with my old connection there and see that. But that is weekly recap 44. Little short one today. It's so hot in Perth at the moment, that's why the top is off. Training loads. Leaving my gym, which is sad. Gonna have to get a new one. Find a new. But I love Guardians at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to Muay Thai in about 2 hours. I'll see you guys later.